I just took a shower. Well, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so I have energy. It's because I am so ahead on YouTube content that I have given myself a break, because when I go back to Salt Lake City and then subsequently Seattle, it's gonna be filming, and last time I hit a hard wall and it wasn't a good time. So I wonder if I can change you guys just, no? That's not gonna work. First of all, let's get this out of the way. My lip is ripped right here. I don't know why it's not focusing. Yeah, I got a rip right here. And all over, cause I bite my lip. Anxiety gang. I feel like my voice sounds different. I feel like a more confident woman today than usual. But let me tell you what we're doing today, because this is fun. No one asked for it, but this is a fun time. I am going to have a plant sale, and I'm going to show you how I host my plant sales, my tips, my tricks. First of all, I hate that saying tips and tricks, but it hits that YouTube algorithm so well, baby.
Stay to the end of the video for me to answer some questions about my plant shop.
Yeah, and I'm gonna show you also, I think, how I package plants. Not even a full week. I'm going to Portland and I'm going to vote. So vote. If you haven't, like, I think it's too late to register to vote in every state now, but vote. Please, God, vote. Yeah, I'm gonna be voting, and then I'm gonna be shooting a tour at Potted Elephant and then Dennis 70s, maybe Al's Garden Center, because I really, really love that place. But I'm not gonna be going into Portland. I'm too scared. Portland is kind of crazy right now. Today, my OOTD is this Free People shirt I've had since high school, and spandex shorts. This is a pattern that I have also had since high school, and I'm wearing a Victoria's Secret sports bra and my little Plant Me Ashley necklace that my mom got me a couple months ago, and my wedding ring, cause you married, ooh. So we're gonna have a plant sale and I'm gonna show you everything. Let's do it. Cool. We're on my floor. I just ate breakfast. I had eggs and ham, which I scrambled together. I can only eat scrambled eggs. I don't make the rules. And then I had a smoothie, which I'm still drinking. And I don't like portion out my smoothies. I do portion out all of my food that I eat, but not smoothies. So I just stuff in there and like, hope it works out well. Today's smoothie was like a very experimental smoothie. It was cranberry juice with almond vanilla milk, which is like, that shouldn't be good together. And then tropical fruit mix from Albertsons, which is mangoes, papaya, blueberry, strawberry, and I think something else. It's really good. 100% I recommend that you guys make this. I pretty much filled it with half cranberry and then half milk up to the max liquid. And then I put the fruit in there, and I have a plant shop. If you don't know, it's called, well, technically I haven't ever really announced the name because focus on me. It keeps getting dark. I'll just say it. I call it Plant Me Plants. If anyone tries to steal it, you'll know that was mine first, and I've had to change the name before, so I'll just do it again, I guess, if I have to. Yeah, Plant Me Plants. You can follow it on Instagram. We're about to finally crack 1,000 followers, which I'm really excited about. And right now, that's like where I sell my plants, but I don't really sell my plants there because not enough people follow me there compared to the 17,000 followers I have on my actual Instagram, which is Plant Me Ashley. If you don't follow me there, go check it out. I sell plants there. So once my Plant Me Plants like gets to the point where it's like, okay, I can sell plants here now, that is where I'm gonna be selling my plants. But that is the only place where I give heads up for my sales. But yeah, so basically I have these big old bins, and this has been one fat experiment because it's an experiment. So I'm just gonna give you like a mini tour of what's going on with the plants, and then we're gonna regroup. So as you can see, we've had some failures. A couple of these failures I just haven't removed from the box yet, because I thought with prop boxes that you just keep the lid on all the time and you only take it off for like an hour or so. Don't do that. So I have a couple variegated string of hearts that are in here that are dead because they got too wet basically. So these are like, you're supposed to just like lay them on top of the perlite, but they just got too wet, so like that's dead. And then I have a Hoya in here. I don't even know which Hoya this is, maybe Cipitangensis. Again, I kept this box in particular way too humid. The philodendron really like it. These are philodendron adabapoense, my varicosum's in here. The other Hoyas are doing good. Like, I think this is Hoya AH049. You can see I'm getting some roots happening. Same thing with my Hoya Jennifer. Hoya numularioides is doing great. Sorry, the lighting is so weird. And then what is doing just like exceptional in this box is these chunks down here. So I think that these are adabapoense chunks, and it feels like they're actually rooting. But you can see that we have a couple activated buds happening here. I don't know if anything's gonna happen with this one, but these two are doing good. We got a leaf! Okay, this is brand new. So this is my varicrisum, which is Philodendron varicosum, hybridized with something, melanocrisum, varicosum, melanocrisum. Yeah, and then this is a varicosum next to it. But look, we got a baby! That is so cute. Then we have these Monaloa cuttings in here. This is my Burl Marks Fantasy. This is my personal plant. I sold the other ones already, so don't ask. And then this is a Bernardo Pazii that sucks. Yeah. Here is its stem. I don't know that it's gonna make a comeback. This, I did get refunded for that plant in full, so I'm not really worried. And then in here I have a couple Hoyas that I just got. Like, this is a Hoya, and this one, Scronion, I got that from Heather, of Heather's Hoyas. And yeah, and then there's a couple fungus gnats in here because of this stupid dead leaf. Gross. But yeah, so then these are all a bunch of Standaleona runners, which is an experiment. But yeah, that's what's like in there. Oh, and then there's this, which, again, new growth. Then over here is like, this is like my pride and joy box. So everything in here is doing phenomenal, like really, really good. We have micans, like a ton of micans in here, and then there's domesticums, and then there is, I think maybe adabapoense is also in this box. I can't remember. Anyways, everything in here is doing really good. From what I've been able to tell, philodendron love these boxes, at least how I'm taking care of them. And then this is all micans, plus one variegated peperomia, which, let me show you, is rooting really nicely. How nice is that? Yeah, so that one's rooting really well. That was an experiment to see if the peperomia would like it. I only have one of those, so I'm gonna try to make myself a few more. Almost all the micans in here are growing. So basically what we're gonna be doing is I'm going to be counting up the micans that I have to sell, and then I'm going to be making little bundles, and then we're gonna sell those. And then I might sell a couple other cuttings I have going on. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so something you're probably wondering is, Ashley, how do you keep track of your orders? So I have this, bullet journal. I do bullet journal. It's really bad bullet journal. You can follow my bullet journal account, which has no posts on it. It's called My Lazy Bujo. Heck yeah. So basically what I do, and I would show you one of my complete pages, but I'm gonna have to blur everything. Yeah, I'm gonna blur all this. This is like a complete page of orders that I've gotten and then sent out. I have a system for people who order, and then, but the first thing that I do is I take a tally of all of the plants that I'm gonna be selling. I write down exactly how many I have and then how much I'm gonna be selling those for, and I do that for every plant that I'm gonna be selling. And then I do my calculated expenses. So and the reason I have to do this is because of taxes. So my calculated expenses are the expenses for shipping separately, and then expenses for like total profit from selling the plants, like that one. So I'm gonna be doing that. The shipping is completely separate. I don't include that in the profit because obviously shipping is an expenditure, so I have to spend that money to send the plants. Sound good? Sound good. Also, the best way to ship right now is, I personally think USPS small flat rate packages, and then there's also mailing packages you can do that are $7.25 instead of $8.25. So yes, that is how I ship. I ship with USPS. And my goal is to get like cute little Plant Me plant stickers, but I don't really have those yet, so my shipping right now is super duper ratchet. So I'm really sorry if you buy plants from me and you're expecting like something super cute, because right now it's not. Yep, so I'm gonna get to work on doing that, and then I'll check in with you. Okay, so here are the micans bundles I got from the first box from this box. Everything else in here either has very small roots or no roots yet, I did notice that philodendron really seem to love being submerged, like the roots all the way, like the node completely submerged under the perlite. The ones that didn't root, like everything else that you're seeing here, I had like kind of resting on top, kind of like that, and it didn't grow as fast. So, oh, and then I have a couple of these just like pure nodes down here that don't have any leaves on them, and I don't feel good about selling those yet, so I'm gonna keep those going until they develop leaves. And then I have some like this that have kind of like dead or dying looking leaves, and those are actually completely healthy. It's just that the leaves are dying because there's not enough roots to actually support the leaf. So the stem is fine, so I'm gonna leave the leaves on there because they can still photosynthesize even at the state that they're in, but yeah. So now we're gonna move to this box, and I'm gonna pull the micans out of here, and then I think we're gonna look at the Campa sportuanum, the Mexicanums, the Domesticum, and then the Billy Tie, and we'll check everything and see what we might want to sell. Okay, so here's basically how I keep track of everything. Yes, I do it on paper. I'm covering up the total cost of everything because that's private. You don't get to see that, okay, you weirdos. Here's all the plants that I am selling. I'm selling micans, Billy Tie, Monaloa, Chelsea Bundle, and Mexicanum, and that's pretty much it. Oh, and then decursiva nodes. So basically what I do is I write down every single plant, and then I write down their name, their address, if they've paid or not, and then if I've boxed it up. I will star each name with a star, duh, obviously, if I've boxed it up so that I can mark it off as completely complete and ready to go to the post office. But yeah, I do it like this, which is such a waste of time. I really should do this on a computer, and then I can keep track of it. I guess you can keep track of computer stuff. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, I'm sorry. This is my disorganized way of doing sales. Okay, so I have an update. Your girl got the gimbal in the mail, so hopefully my videos won't be making some of you guys sick anymore. But yeah, this is a super teeny tiny little gimbal. I got this because of all of my patron subscribers. That is the only way I would be able to afford something like this. So again, you guys can check out the Patreon. It goes, all of it literally goes to bills and helping to improve content. Like the new camera that I'm filming on is patron, like patron money. All of it goes for me to use on my videos. Also, my lip scar is getting bigger. How cute is that? And then let me just update you on the current situation. So I've almost completely sold out of plants now. It has been 3 hours. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 decursivas left and 2 micans, but 3 people have tried to claim them. So basically the first 2 people that actually Venmo me, I will mark them off. And then one thing I forgot to do that I normally do is I normally write down people's Instagram handles underneath their names and their addresses, because I knew I was freaking forgetting something when I was telling you earlier. But yeah, I totally forgot to do that this time. But it's okay because I'm actually using Venmo to kind of keep track of everything. So basically I'm having people send me their name and address over Venmo, and then that way I can very easily keep track of who is who and if they've paid and if they haven't paid. I normally always write down people's handles, but yeah, the sale's going super well so far, and I've almost hit my projected costs. I also decided to sell a Monaloa and a Billy Tie as well. Yeah, here's the little decursiva babies. They're hanging out right here. These are the ones I've sold so far. I just cleaned them up a little bit because some of their edges were looking a little like gross. Girl, clean them up a little bit. Now they're sitting here. These are the 5 that I've sold. But yeah, I'm gonna blur everything, but this is how I keep track of everything. And I'm gonna show you how I ship them too.
So these are the things that you're going to need when you ship houseplants. For some reason, I completely forgot to show you the baggies that I use. There's other ways to do this. Of course, you could use cups with sphagnum, but unfortunately, that stuff's a little too expensive for me to just like invest in like a crap ton of sphagnum right now. So I'm using household objects that I would normally have at my home. Anyways, it's a very cheap and efficient way to ship plants, and it is my preferred way at the moment. Of course, I'd love to upgrade it in the future, but yeah. Anyways, so basically what you're gonna do is you're going to wrap the plant up in the paper towel. You're gonna get the towel wet. You're gonna put it in a baggie. You're gonna fold the baggie over, and then you're going to use a string or some type of wrapping material to tighten up the baggie to make sure that the plant stays secure. And then you're also going to want to make sure that you're wrapping the string over the top of the baggie, kind of in between the plants. That way you're keeping the plants secure in the bag, otherwise they could fall out of the bag, which would really suck. We're going to use tape to secure the plant to the side of the box. A lot of people will just take paper or some kind of packing material and secure the plant like that, but I find it's best to secure the plant to the side of the box. That way you make sure that you know it is not going anywhere. And then I do use some extra paper towels to cushion the plant inside the box. What you're seeing is the small priority flat rate box, and it costs anywhere from $8 to $8.50 to ship, depending on like tax and stuff. But yeah, this is the finished product, and this will go out to 20 different people.
Good afternoon. It is the next day and I'm going to take all of the boxes to the post office. Usually what I do is I put them in a big old laundry basket and I just carry them on in there. It is always better to go to the post office if you have USPS boxes. If you go to the UPS store or any other shipping company, they add like an extra carrier fee because you're not shipping with their boxes and their stuff. So make sure you always go to the US Postal Service. Raven, come here. You see her? Hiding. There she is. Hi. Anyways, I ended up also selling a couple other plants to a local guy. Usually that's what I'll do if I feel like I have a couple extras and I don't want to ship them because they're big. I usually sell big plants locally, so that's what I did. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and tweet me at PlantMeAshley. I hope that this video was helpful to you. Shipping plants really isn't hard. You just have to make sure that you don't ship in the winter if you are not experienced or you haven't gotten help and someone hasn't taught you how to do it. And summer shipping is super duper easy. All right, I have a Patreon you guys can support me on. It is patreon.com/PlantMeAshley, and I will hopefully see you there. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next houseplant section. Goodbye. Ah!
So I just wanted to clear up a couple things about my plant shop. For one, I have been selling houseplants since April 2019, and I was selling them under a different name. So when I posted my video saying that I quit my job to start a houseplant shop, I have already been selling plants. However, I am now taking the steps to like actually open a physical shop. Someone got mad at me because I was announcing that I was going to do it and that I haven't actually done it yet and that my words mean nothing. And to that I say, gross. Do you know how long it takes to get all the paperwork in order to open a plant shop and to find a building and to afford it? Anyways, so I am selling plants. I have been selling plants for a while, but now it is my job, and I'm making sure that I'm having at least one sale a month and that I am selling plants for more or less like affordable prices because I want people to actually be able to buy my plants. I don't think plants are just for the rich. I hope that clears up a couple things about the plant shop. A couple of people have been like, you're announcing that you're having a plant shop before you have a plant shop. No, I have a plant shop. It is fully online. I have been selling plants online for a very long time. If a plant shop doesn't count, if it's online, then what do you have to say about all of the people who only sell online? Anyways, yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I love you, and goodbye.